Hey everybody, it's the T-Rock100 and welcome back to more Pokemon X. Last time, we have finally found out more about Team Flare's secret hideout at Geosenge Town, and we finally have made it to the very bottom of the base. This time, we're going to be finishing it up. Ah! Huh? Good thing I didn't go any further than I thought I would. Say hello to Xerneas, level 50. Pure Fairy type Fairy Aura for the ability Gravity, Geomancy, Moonblast, and Mega Horn. If this one was X, if this was Y, this would be Ivano at level 50. Dark Flying type, Dark Aura for the ability Snarl, Oblivion Wing, Disable, and Dark Pulse. Alright, let's go for a quick ball. Here goes something. Okay. Now, in X and Y, these Pokemon would actually be more easier to catch, but in future games, they would actually be a little bit more harder to catch. So, yeah. I think if we accidentally defeat them, I think there'll be a time later on after we conquer the Elite Four where we'll be able to get another shot at them. So, I'm going to have to mix things up a bit. Yeah, I'll switch up for Thumper. Because I'm gonna need Messy for a little bit later on. Alright. Unfortunately, that lowers my special attack stat. Let's go for an Iron Tail. I think we shouldn't have a problem with this one. Ugh. But don't knock that thing out. Perfect. Alright, you know what? Since it was having such a heck of a time, let's try Luxury Ball. Yay! Like I said, these Pokemon are easier to catch in X and Y, but in future games, they're much more harder to catch. So like a catch rate of 3. I think theirs is like 120 or something. I'll have to check that later. Legend says it can share eternal life. It's up for 1,000 years in the form of a tree before its revival. Alright. Very good. Let's do this here. Party from the box? I think so, but this is going to be a tough one because I know that a good chunk is going to be some good use, so you know what? Sorry, Thumper. You'll get your time to shine soon. Don't you worry. I believe now they can't use the ultimate weapon. You're amazing, Dark. A legend of Pokemon wanting to be your friend like that? It's unbelievable. What a startling development. I never would have thought you were really a chosen one. Whoa! So this is the mighty Xerneas. I expect more from a Pokemon than called a legend. You desire help from people? You need help from a human? What's going on with that outfit? Is that really you, Lysandre? Or whatever? D-Rock already beat you. What are you doing here? For me, victory is using the ultimate weapon. In order to do that, I need to reclaim the legendary Pokemon's power and send it into that weapon once again. I'm taking the legendary Pokemon back now. This time, I won't lose. I too shall use the Mega Ring and Mega Stone that you researched. This is where things are gonna get a little bit messy. Because this time he's showing no more mercy. Holy crap, that is an awesome surroundings.
Fight!
So anyway, first up, Mind Shao, level 49, pure fighting type, inner focus for the ability, Sworn Stance, high jump kick, and acrobatics. Alright. Go for Geomancy. Fortunately, this shouldn't really do much. Alright. Geomancy! Fire! Now he's got the upper hand. Moonblast! Fire! And if you want, my personal opinion, it's actually not a bad idea to have a Pokemon like this on your team. And then I get a full team fully healed. I guess they must have taken care of that without me noticing. But anyway, next up, Haunch Curl, level 49, Dark Flying type, super luck for the ability, with Night Slash, Aerial Leech, Retaliate, and Steel Wing. You know what? Let's give Sheer Cold a try. Probably not really gonna help because it's not gonna help much, but who knows? Yeah, I avoided it. You know what? I'll just go for a Nice Beam. But then again, that Night Slash does worry me a little bit, especially if it has a higher critical hit ratio. I can just do that. I can put up with that. With this level 52. That's good. Alright. Next up. High Roar, level 51, normal fire, normal type, unearth for the ability. Hyper Voice, Fire Blast, and Dark Pulse. Those are its only moves. Alright. Psybeam, fire! Is that all you got? Oh, too easy. Alright. And now for the bane of my existence. At least in this particular game. We have Gyarados, level 53, water flying type, intimidate for the ability, holding the Gyarados sight. Aqua Tail, Earthquake, Iron Head, and Outrage. Alright. Ooh, you are ugly. Well, guess what? Two can play at this game. Hang in there, Weed Leaf. Poison. Going to heal up. Weed Leaf. You think that I don't have toxic? What, outrage again? What's wrong with you? You have earthquake. Why don't you just use that on me? You practically have the disadvantage. I wanted to go for a Venom Shock. Seriously, what is wrong with you? I know you're outraged and that your plans are foiled, but I mean, come on. Doesn't matter because you are done like dinner. Cover. You know what? Oh, so that's basically another version of Rollout. Alright, I'll give it a rapid spin for recover. It's over. Fools with no vision will continue to foul this beautiful world. They will go on until the only thing left to do is squabble over the remaining scraps of hope. Rackety pose. You know what I think? Even if there's only a little bit of something, it's still best to share it. Even if you managed to use Mega Evolution. That's because Gyarados shared its power with you, didn't it? And not just Gyarados, but your other Pokemon too. Legend Pokemon is gone, so you can't use the ultimate weapon anymore, right? You don't have to worry about the future all by yourself. I think everyone should work together to make a better, beautiful world. If that were possible, all wars would have ended long ago. I can only see one future. One where selfish, foolish humans think about nothing other than themselves and steal more and more from one another. It's a tragic future. The only purpose of this device was to bring a Pokemon back to life, but the Ancient King transformed it into this ultimate weapon. When the legendary Pokemon awakened, it took back much of its energy, its power. It had been sent into the ultimate cannon, weapon. There's not much power left, but there is enough to use it once. Derek, Sycamore's pupil, let us live forever. That's why I shall grant you eternal life. Give you the pain of endlessly waiting for a beautiful world to finally be built. Derek, Shauna, let's get out of here. Oh boy. Honestly, I never thought that I would die like this. Oh, I thought of being with a nice girl and settling down and dying out at old age. I'm alive! I'm alive! Oh! Ow! Nah, I'm just kidding. Whew, I'm so glad you're all safe. We respect the courage and kindness all of you showed. Thank you, we're all fine. Are you guys okay, Tyranno? Yep, as you can see, we're doing great. Thanks for asking. We worked together to save the Pokemon connected to the stones on Route 10. Mostly left battling the Team Flare with Cena and Dexio, though. Who is Cena and Dexio you speak of? We're the masked heroes. Don't worry about it, Xerneas. We're all doing the best we could to stop Team Flare's plan. Oh, we have a little bit of news for you all. We managed to destroy the machine in Lysandre's lab that was spying on people's Holocaust transmissions. So we won't have to deal with Team Flare anymore. Now I can get back to filling up my Pokedex. So it's finally over, right? We can go back to our adventure, right? Let's go back to Anastar City and start over from where we left off. Thank you, D-Rock. I have so much respect for you as a friend. It's because I respect you that I want to beat you in battles as your rival. I really mean it. A long, long time ago. A very long time ago. The man made an ultimate weapon, using it to record the life force of many Pokemon. The Pokemon granted eternal life learned this. The rest of the eternal Pokemon left the man's side. The man was surprised and sad. He had revived it so they could be together. Day after day passed, but they were never to meet. Eventually, he became a mere shell of a man condemned to wander forever by the light of the weapon. And a Pokemon that also wandered eternally. Where is it now? What do I have to do to meet it? Honestly, guys, that's probably one of the most emotional moments I've ever seen in a Pokemon game. And as for where Lysandre has disappeared to, no idea. Some say he died. Card swap, in my opinion. Nope. I reckon he's probably still out there still. Just too tired to carry on. But I know one thing's... Yeah! Okay, now that I'm done choking on my own spit, one thing's for certain. We survived Judgment Day. Alright. So now that that's all said and done. No, we're not ending things off. It's only like over 16 minutes into the recording. Don't worry your little heads. I think it's about time we finally get the team back together again. So anyway. Who would have thought that something like this could pass and could ever happen again? But let's get out of here. So, with all of that, where do we go next? Well, easy. Oh. Yellow. Do you have a minute? I'd like to talk to you face to face. Let's meet in Corway Town. If you say so, boss. Alright. Alright. Valley Illiterate Way. Yeah, I think we'll be good. So anyway, out here around 18, we actually have quite a handful of Pokemon that we can find. Let me see. So we have 7 Pokemon in total that we can find. First up is Torkoal. Torkoal is a very slow fire type. It may be slow, but it is very good at taking physical hits. So if you haven't gotten a fire type already at this point in the game, you might want to pick one up. This one's actually not a bad Pokemon when used correctly. Like I said, the only downside is it's very slow, but it can take a lot of good hits. Next up is Girder. Girder is a very nice physical and offensive Pokemon. It's also good at taking a amount of good hits as well. So if you want one, by all means, it's not bad when the right standards are made. You also need to trade it with someone to get to its final evolution of Conkeldurr. So, hey. Next up is Durant. Durant is a Steel Bug type. This thing is actually not a bad Pokemon. It is, oddly, very fast, and it can actually take a lot of good hits. The only real downside is it holds a very major weakness into fire, but if you can get by all that, it is a very nice Pokemon. And where there's Durant, there's its enemy, Heatmor. Heatmor is a kind of an interesting fire type. I say interesting for a reason. The really good thing that I can say about it is that it's a decent fire type Pokemon that's pretty balanced. I guess if you want one, by all means, it just mostly depends on how you use it. I tried using one, it was not bad, but yeah. Next up, only found in the rubbled rocks, is Shuckle. Shuckle has the highest base defense and special defense stat out of all the non-legendary Pokemon. If you want one, by all means, it's mostly meant to be a wall. So if you need a really good wall, Shuckle's a good one. The only downside is, it's not really meant for actual fist-to-fist combat. It's just mostly meant to tank walls. So, yeah. It's only found in the Rumbling Rocks, so it's here for you if you want one. Next up, only found in X, is Lairon. Lairon is a rock steel type. This thing is a very nice physical wall. It may not be Shuckle-based, but it is a good when used correctly. When it evolves later on, it becomes one of my all-time favorite Pokemon from Gen 3. And if you want one, by all means, it's not a bad idea to have a good physical wall at this time in the game, especially if you're looking for one. Then only found in Y, and this really pisses me off. And that Pokemon is Pupitar. Pupitar is the second generation's version of the Dragonite line. This thing may start off as a ground rock type, or a dark ground, or a rock ground type, take a pick. If you want one, by all means, but it can only be accessed through Y, and you have to trade it over to use it. This thing, once it fully evolves, it becomes a monster, being a rock dark type. So if you want one, by all means, I love it to death. Okay, now that we got that away, let's see what else we can do out here. I know there's probably not much, but hey, I'm sure that we'll be able to get through this very nicely. Okay. I just realized that ramp was there. Hey, a Sand Slash. I haven't seen one of these in a while. In fact, might have been one from an earlier route, but if there wasn't, then I'll probably talk about that in another episode if I didn't see that one, but oh well. Bye, Gonzo, be bye, Gonzo. Alright. So now that I'm thinking about it, let's put up a repel. In fact, you know what? No. Let's use one of these ordinary repels. I don't think we're going to be seeing much action in a while, but it isn't a bad idea to have one on standby just in case. Prickly thorns over there, but that's not going to be any importance of it anymore. This house right here. This is actually something that's actually pretty interesting. In fact, I actually would like to show this off. And those of you that don't know what's going on, I'll tell you a little bit more about it. Let me tell you about my brother's mysterious power. This is actually for what is called inverse battle. And I would actually like to give it a try. Oh, I was about to envision a place like this. That'd be a pretty good chance. Shall we have a rather strange Pokemon battle? I call this inverse battle. So in other words, any Pokemon have moves that are not effective will become super effective. And I think you should only have like, yeah, you have 3 Pokemon. Invert. And holy crap, you got a freaking Rhyperior. Holy crap. Alright. Let's have a nice personal demonstration on this. Whee! You got Stealth Rock. That's gonna be... Well, actually, I don't think it's gonna be a major problem to flying types like mine. As you can see... Well, what the... Okay, wouldn't really be doing my job, and holy crap, that's not good. You know what, let's go for Foxy. Foxy would have a much better shot against Rhyperior. Go. Okay. So we survived Judgment Day, and now we're having an inverse battle with a Psychic. You see, look at that. Even at a critical hit, that still didn't knock me out. But let's see what a flamethrower can do. A burn will be nice. Why are you helping me? Inverse battles. quite useful. Alright. Now let's see what's going to happen next. I just level 52. Good. Alright. Golurk. I know this thing has a lot of weaknesses, but I think it only has a very few. I'm gonna go and try for Thumper. Because honestly, I don't know what kind of weaknesses does this thing have. I know it has a lot. In fact, I actually want to look it up real quick. So while I'm doing, whoa! I forgot about that. Okay, so I'll go for a Stone Edge. I know it's a part ground type, and holy crap! Well, I just lost a Pokemon in that matter. Well, screw me. Oh, duh. You know what? I'm gonna go for a Venoshock. Because if it has a quad resistance to poison, that means it has a quad weakness to poison. Ha-ha! I don't know why I didn't think about this from before. Alright, who's next? Who's next? Ooh, you're gonna learn Solar Beam. Probably should have held on to Sunny Day, but oh well. Alright, who's next? Come on, come on, come on. Oh, Kecleon! Oh, you little bitch. But you know what? I think this might actually work well in my favor. But you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna go for Foxy. End this quickly. Alright. Thank you! Alright. Alright. See if I can one-shot that thing. But then again, I knew that was gonna happen. You what? Okay. I don't know why, but you practically are still helping me. Since you're now a part fire type. And you have, I never liked that item, the red card. It's like a stupid rip-off version of sports. Alright, come on. Glacier. He's practically sleeping right in front of you. Oh, Sleep Talk? Oh, forget it. When I get Hail, I am literally equipping that into Avalon, so that Blizzard will have 100% accuracy. It may have color change, but it doesn't matter at this point, because that's still gonna help me. Oh, what? Yeah, this is taking a while. Oh, actually, it's not really gonna matter what you're gonna do with Sleep Talk, because I practically beat you at this point. And your only move is what, Slash or something? Here's what I think of that Kecleon. Goodbye. How do you like them apples? That battle may have tired me out even more than my Pokemon. I think there's a special prize. You understand your perspective, so I'll give you this. He gives us an Elemental Stone. I think if you have all of your team members survive, I think it gives you like 3 of each or something like that. Yeah. But, oh, come on! Well, then again, I got cocky. Because I really want to get to Koroway Town, because there's one thing that I want to do out there. And why do you have a Stunfisk? What the hell is that? You're an electric ground type, so that's not really going to help much. So, you know what? I'll just go for a Dragon Breath on your ass. And you survived. How the hell did you survive? You know what? Two can play that game. Going up. Ha-ha! You missed me! That didn't. Oh, what? You're gonna get revenge on me because you couldn't hit me while I was in the air? Oh. Well, congratulations for you. Probably should have used fly, but oh. But then again, it wouldn't matter at that point because I couldn't move that turn. And look at that. That's how they did anything. Hydra. Oh. Never mind. I was gonna say something mean to you, but never mind. Alright. Looks like my battling luck has gone downhill. It sure has, my big boy. Alright. Yeah, I'll go and switch out. Because I know my team are okay at the moment. I know one of them's knocked out, but I think I need to come down here. And you know, I need to get off of my skates because. Okay, you know what? Hold on. I don't think there's any trainers around. Well, there is. Just make sure that she doesn't look at me. Just don't look at me. You made it to Koroway Town. So Sycamore wanted to talk to us in person.
So let's do that, shall we?
Alright. Oh, that ain't it. There we go. Alright, Sycamore. Where be ye? Hey, y'all. Hello? Oh, there you are. You were right behind me. I have to apologize to you about Lysandre. I'm very sorry for the trouble you caused. And I'd also like to thank you. Very grateful that what you did for all the Pokemon and people of this world. For stopping Chief Flare, you also saved Lysandre. I also knew that he deserved a beautiful world. And maybe someday the population of people in Pokemon will actually increase to where resources become very scarce. If someone acts out of greed in such a world, surely someone will go out without. If all living things keep acting that way, there will be nothing left at all in the end. Why, there won't even be anything left to steal, will there? But what I really wanted was for him to put his ego aside and lead everything to greater heights. We've had the discussion with him, though, so I'm particularly responsible for this. Well, enough of that, Jack. I wanted you and your Pokemon to take everything you learned from your journey and hit me with the very best shot. You got it, Professor Sycamore. Alright. So Professor Sycamore has 3 Pokemon in his teams. They are all the final evolutions of the starters. First up, Venusaur, level 50, Grass Poison type, Overgrowth for the ability. The Petal Dance, Worry Seed, Synthesis, and Petal Blizzard. Oh, Worry Seed? You just prevented me from never sleeping, but okay. Alright. Petal Dance, that's not gonna be good for me. But then again, I got a sheer ton of HP. So at least you can say that kind of saved my life. Alright, who's next? Well, Thumpus level 34, that's no surprise. Alright, so you're gonna go for my personal favorite of the group. Blastoise, level 50, pure water type, torn for the ability. Water Pulse, Aqua Tail, Iron Defense, and Skull Bash. Actually not a bad Blastoise, if I do say so myself. But I still got to kick your ass. Oh, you're lowering your head. Okay, so you tucked your head in. I'll just use a Venoshock. See? Nothing to it. Alright. So Foxy's level 57. Messie's a level 53. Glacier's a level 53. His last Pokemon, Charizard, level 50, Fire Flying type, Blaze for the ability, Flame Burst, Wing Attack, Slash, and Flamethrower. I'm just gonna one-shot this thing. Or not! Oh! Oh! Hard ground, not rock. Well, Derek was too stupid. Although I gotta say that Flame Burst, though, is pretty devastating. Alright. You're really something. You and your Pokemon have developed strong bonds and spend time together by caring about one another. That's why you and your Pokemon are so strong. Strike a pose. Give me your money. The strength you found is simply marvelous, and you truly love and trust your Pokemon. Derek, a treasure of mine is hidden in this town. If you like, try to find it. Well, I'll be off then. I have many preparations I must attend to. I have a little surprise plan for all of you to thank for fighting Team Flare and saving Colors. Well, thanks for the offer, good old professor. And I've ran out of time. Well, anyway. We defeated Lysandre. Team Flare's been defeated once and for all. We caught ourselves a legendary Pokemon, and we defeated Sycamore. I think it's about time we end things off right here. So next time on Pokemon X, we're going to be continuing on with our little adventure and see what more adventure awaits us. See you guys then.